Hello, people of YouTube. This is Steve Gray. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, and leave a like. Feel free to comment down below what you would like me to do for future anime and cartoon related videos. So today we are talking about Sony's plan to buy Crunchyroll, which apparently Crunchyroll currently is owned by AT&T, and they bought them in 2018. A lot of people are kind of freaking out about this. Keep in mind this is not finalized yet as of this moment. But personally, I think $1 billion, a lot of people are like, oh, that's a lot of money. But just think about the amount of shows that Crunchyroll has on it. Like, that is the pinnacle for anime fandom right there. Like, if you want to watch anime, you want to keep up with all the new stuff, the new movies, the new series, legally, that's where you want to go. That's what you want to have. We're just going to go through this article really quick here. So Sony is finalizing a deal to purchase anime streaming site Crunchyroll for roughly $1 billion, according to reports from Nikkei Asia and Kotaku. Crunchyroll told the Wrap it wouldn't comment on speculation and neither confirms nor denies the reports of the sale negotiation. Obviously, Crunchyroll, basically when a company gets bought out, they can't legally say anything. Because it may alter the deal, might make Sony run away, and it might just kind of, confidentiality reasons. I've had this thing before with mergers. When I was working for a company, they got bought out by somebody else, and you can't say anything. You're not allowed to say anything. None of the employees are allowed to say anything until after the fact. Like, you're like, oh, I knew 6 months ago, but you can't say after the fact, because that's just the way it is for most of these business deals when they sign the contract. So a potential deal with Sony was first reported in August. At that time, it was estimated the information was worth roughly $1.5 billion. Sony is reportedly ready to pay $957 million for the streaming site, which has over 70 million members and 3 million paying subscribers globally. Now, I am going to go ahead and see how much is Crunchyroll here real quick to do some math for you. If I could spell. How much Crunchyroll cost? Raising the monthly to, so basically they raised it to $7.99. Now, I am not good at math, but we can go ahead and figure this out fairly quickly. So let's say the average subscription is $7.99. So now we're going to times that by 3 million. There's 3,000, 30,000, 300,000, 3 million. So they are making, what is that? 2,379,000,000, like, annually. That's a lot. That's why I was saying that seemed kind of cheap. Or sorry, what's that? 23 million? Let's see. Comma. $23 million annually. So maybe $1 billion is the right price if that's what they're making. I mean, obviously there's going to be some ad revenue payoffs in there as well, not just the subscription fees. More people are getting that subscription fee every single day. But maybe, I don't know. I feel like it's still worth more than $1 billion. I feel like they're going to get that back fairly quickly at this point in time. And $1 billion, unfortunately, isn't what it used to be. So Sony already owns anime streaming services Funimation, which it bought in 2017. Funimation boasts roughly 1 million paying subscribers, but has failed to achieve as wide as reach as Crunchyroll. So basically what would happen there is you would get a merger. Basically, one of them would go away. Might be called something else now. And unfortunately, Sony would have kind of a massive monopoly on this. Which is why this is, at the same time, a little bit of a bad thing. Funimation is, like, it's also a decent site, but obviously not as many people use it as they do Crunchyroll. Most of these stories came from about 2 days ago, 5 days ago. It's been in the works possibly since August. But as of right now, there's nothing you have to worry about. It hasn't happened yet. Who knows when it's going to happen. If it does happen, it's probably going to be something you're not going to see until next year, 2021, probably 6 months down the line, in which I will try to keep you updated if it happens. So what does this mean, basically, altogether? So Sony has realized, more so recently than ever, especially with the Demon Slayer movie, that is slowly becoming like the most viewed movie in Japan ever. that there is a lot of money to be made in anime, which is why they're trying to corner the market. So right now, I would say Crunchyroll probably has the market for the streaming service over Funimation. So it makes perfect sense that they are going to try to buy that out, and then they are probably going to raise that subscription up to $10 because then you're going to have all the Funimation anime, all the Crunchyroll anime in the same spot at the same time, and all of us weebs are going to be very happy that they're all. So it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. I don't think they're really going to get rid of any of the series. Wouldn't make any sense. Obviously, if it's popular, it's going to stay there. There's same thing with Netflix. Certain series disappear after a while. The popularity is gone. But they're going to keep it on the website as long as it remains popular. Based on what I've seen from Sony doing, they have no problem with some subtle nudity. But keep in mind, though, there is that possibility that some of those more risque, borderline hentai anime, I don't know if they're going to be there. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. I mean, they dropped, like, I think everybody pretty much dropped Interspecies Reviewers. I know I did a video about that a while back, but who knows? We'll just have to wait and see what happens. But as of right now, stay calm. Don't worry about it. But keep in mind, if it does happen, expect your subscription services to go up because that's what's going to happen. They're going to have to make that $1 billion back somehow. And obviously, Sony isn't really making it with electronics anymore, unfortunately. Seems like they're making a lot of money off of anime, a lot of money off the PS5. I haven't seen a Sony branded product like a TV or anything in forever. I think they are coming out with a TV, but I personally haven't seen one in my local stores in the longest time. And they're basically most of the time they're the 1080p TVs. They've been sitting there for 5 years and nobody buys them. Everybody goes after the Samsung or the Vizio, or they go after some random off brand that's dirt cheap because they don't have they don't want to pay all that kind of money on a TV, or it's something where they don't have that kind of money to pay on a TV. So we'll leave it at that. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments. My name is Steve Gray. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.